Hey guys, this is Marco from the M2 Archery Show. I was on a phone call the other day with a friend of mine, and we were discussing setting your. We discussed a lot of things, but one of the things we talked about was setting your second axis. And it's really popular to set that with a level on the string. And I quit doing this some time ago. Um, Here's the reason why, and I hope this makes sense. So when we're putting the level on the string and then leveling our sight to the string, that only works if your string is perfectly straight up and down. Now, what happens when we start tuning the bow? We set our bow up, we start tuning it, we want to get a good paper tune, and on like a Hoyt, like a split yoke Hoyt or some of the split yokes, we're going to start twisting yokes. You can see how we got more twist here than we do here. So what we're doing is we're leaning that cam. Okay, on the older Hoyts, you can only do that on one cam. You can't do it here. So what's going to happen to that string? That string is no longer going to be perfectly straight up and down. That doesn't matter. And I'll explain why that doesn't matter. Your arrow, as long as your arrow is coming off tuned, we don't care if this string is perfectly leveled to the bow. What we care about is having the sight level to the bow. So here's how I like to do it. I'm going to find a straight piece on the bow. And what I do is I take a longer level and I'm going to put it next to the limb pockets here. And I'm going to put it on the limbs and find a perfectly straight piece. I'm going to level, make sure that bow's level, perfectly level. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check that with where my mounting point is. Make sure this is level with that as well. Once all that's, my sight's on, and I'm sure this is level to the straight piece on my bow, I just went, there's a lot of expensive ones out there. I just went and got a little Milwaukee pipe clamp. It's a pipe level. And I put this on the back of my sight. And I make sure that this is actually telling the truth. Now what I can do is I can make sure this is level and then make sure my bubble up front is level to that. That's your second axis. So what that means is when that bow is perfectly straight, this guy is telling the truth. If it's not, and I start canting the bow to get that level, then now my arrow's out here, my sight's out here, and I'm going to get some right and left misses depending on which way it's going. Super quick, super easy. Your peep is, I'll do it this way. Your peep is round. So when we look, here's just a roll of tape. This is what we're looking at with our peep. So see how that peep is round? What happens if I turn that? It doesn't matter. I can't see that here. I can see it here. On my sight, I can see if my second's out, but I can't see it through this. This guy in the string doesn't matter. If the string is a little bit canted, as long as the bow itself is perfectly canted. On the Bowtech with these deadlocks, because the way our cables are, on some of this guy pulls from both sides, but what happens when I draw that bow back, if those cams start to lean at full draw? Well, now that's not level anymore. In my opinion, this is not critical, having that string leveled to your sight. What is critical is making sure the point that I'm holding, the business end, is leveled to my sight. That's going to save you a lot of headaches. It's a lot quicker, and it's super easy to double check. If you ever put these guys on, these are a pain to make sure they're true. Doesn't matter how nice or expensive they are, they're a pain when you put them on the string to make sure that they're sitting in there perfect without moving. This is so much doing a level on your riser itself, making sure it's level. And then if the sight bracket is true to it, super quick, super easy, super inexpensive, saves you a ton of headaches. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or you have any comments, I don't feel like I am the authority on it. I'm willing to take advice from people that can show me that they can do it better. We always want to learn, right? So you can email us at m2archeryshow@gmail.com. You can Facebook message us at Facebook at M2 Archery Show. Or if you want to listen to us, you can listen to us Saturday mornings on 7:20 a.m. KFIR. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. God bless.